You guys, it's bright and early, so the sun is just barely peeking up. We are going to catch a bus. Then from the bus, we are going to catch a train. From a train, we're going to catch a ferry. And we're going to end up in Dover, England. And we're going to show you maybe the White Cliffs of Dover. We're going to do our best to kind of show you our little experience. And then once we get to Dover, England, the whole experience of going through England, taking a cruise around that area, we'll show you all of this. And we're kind of switching gears here, moving away from theme parks, and now moving on to real castles. But let's do this. Let's bus, train, ferry today. Okay, we're on the first leg is on the bus. This is like a 10-minute bus ride to the train station. And our friend Ludovic is going to meet us at the train station to help us make sure we get on the right train. It's so kind of him. And we said, you don't have to. He's like, no, I don't mind. So he's meeting us at the train station, which is awesome. Here we are at the train station. The sun's just coming up. It's bright and early. It's 7:20 in the morning. We're gonna catch a train. The train will take us, we'll ride for an hour. We go to this town called Little Europe where we have an hour layover. And then, oops, my luggage just got stuck on a crack. Then we'll catch the train from there. It takes up to this, I think it's called Chais, France. It's right across the English Channel. And then we'll catch a ferry that takes us into Dover, England. Ooh, it's gonna be a big day. This is the train. Ah! There's Ludovic. Oh!
Stereotypes.
The baguette.
Yeah, baguettes.
Oh, okay.
So we have normal baguettes and tradition baguettes.
What's the difference?
The test.
Okay.
Test and the made of fabrications and the same.
Oh, we're eating the baguette.
It's so
Ludovic showed us. He's like, you just rip it.
The top? Yes.
You rip the top and you eat it. We got the two kinds, traditional, and then this is
Normal.
just normal.
Classical.
Perfect. It is very good. I'm glad that Ludovic's here. We're getting on that train, that one right there. The Little Europe is where we're going. And he said that right now it's too early to go down there, so we're waiting. Ludovic says this is the best part. Now, you guys have to,
Ooh.
oh, and it has a different type of flour.
So this one's
It's
more
traditional?
expensive.
Yes, traditional. It's more crunchy.
Mm-hmm, more country. And if you remember, when we were in Disneyland, he lost his hat on Splash Mountain. They found it a month later,
Yes.
and they mailed it to him. But now it's got it's faded,
The color is gone.
color's gone. But we think it's worth more because Splash Water Mountain.
Very expensive now.
Yeah, try it. Oh, so good. Do you just buy it at a bakery?
Hmm?
Do you buy it at a bakery?
Yes.
Okay. No, you rip it.
Oh, you rip it.
There goes a little train.
Et voilà.
So right there, that is the Disneyland Hotel. And then right behind those trees, that's Autopia. Autopia is right there.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye, Ludovic, bye-bye. Okay, we got on the train. Here we are, there's Amanda and Miles. We have a little table here. And we're off to, this is about an hour train drive. So if you look at the table, it opens up. Miles has got the one on the screen. Miles just discovered this. So the first section, we have to take two trains. The first section is an hour and 6 minutes long. Guys, it's bad reflection, but we're moving. So Amanda just pushed that button and her chair reclined. We are on our way. We are just pulling into the airport. It's like 10 minutes, very fast. We're on our way. They have a little dining cart. So I'm here to get some food. Little treats and coffee. Yes. So we got some little treats and some water. We're good to go. The little guy's tired. Miles and Amanda fell asleep and I had to wake him up. We are here. Pulling in about 4 minutes. Well, we have made it to the train station, the first stop, and now we've got about a 45-minute wait until we get on our next train. And then we're going to go to, I think it's called Calais, France. And we'll get there. From there, we're going to have to catch a taxi that'll take us onto the ferry, which will then take us across the English Channel into Dover. Very interesting, when I tried to book the ferry, it was really difficult at first because everything's by for car, and we didn't have a car. It was just like foot traffic, and they're like, no car? I'm like, no car. I'm like, okay. So I had to get a special ticket. We're just getting ready to get on our train. We're eating more of that baguette bread. Oh, it's delicious. It looks so good. Okay, this is where we're going to be catching our train right here. They'll be taking us down to our next, to Calais, French. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not exactly sure. I think I see the train way down there. There it comes. Okay, we made it on our next train and we're headed to Calais, France. We made it. There's our train. Now we gotta get off and figure out how to get to the ferry. So this is the only part of the trip that's a little bit, we are now kind of like in northern France. It's a little teeny tiny town, and we have to get from the train station, which is right there, to the ferry terminal. And I had directions, but they were not correct. So we're trying to figure this out. It's the only part that's a little bit trying to figure it all out. All right, okay, I think I figured it out. We just went the wrong way. I think we have to go down the stairs, through that station. That'll take us to the bus stops and the taxis. And I went to the wrong way. I went to the right when I should have gone to the left. We are in a little teeny tiny village in north of France. And I ordered a taxi. The taxi's coming to pick us up. Will take us to this port to get the ferry. So this is literally just this little teeny tiny area. This is the little teeny tiny town that we're at.
That's not tiny, it's big.
There she is, manning the luggage. We're now in a French taxi cab. We're just driving along. I think that's the ferries. Okay, we made it. Check out this building. This is the port building here. We're gonna go through and try to figure out how to get on our ferry. Let's do this. All right, so here I am at the ferry port. They got like a kind of like a little teeny tiny museum with 2 old planes and a little coffee shop, and you wait here. So our ferry was supposed to leave at 12:30. We got here at 11:30, and they told us we got here too late to make it 12:30. And I was like, what? I said the website said 30 minutes. They're like, that's a mistake. So it gets 90 minutes before. So we are now going to be taking the 1:30 ferry. So at 12:20, they're going to pick us up and they shuttle us down to the ferry. So note to whoever is coming, if you ever want to do this, you need to be here 90 minutes before your ferry takes off to catch it, if you're going by foot, which we are. I think that's the ferry that we're going to be getting on, the P&O. Okay, so we are lined up. They're getting ready to take us to the ferry. I don't honestly know what to expect. We are now on a bus taking us to the ferry.
Because we've done a bus.
All right, so Amanda's gonna say what we're doing. I'll repeat it.
Okay, a bus.
Bus.
A train.
Train.
A wait.
What?
A layover.
Layover.
A little wait.
A little wait.
A train.
Train.
A
Taxi.
taxi.
Bus.
A bus.
Ferry.
Now ferry.
Then a taxi. So we drove maybe 200 yards, and they stopped and had us all get off the bus and check our luggage. Then we had to show our passports. Then we go through the building, they check our passports again, and then we get back on the bus. And now we're going back to now we're going to take us to the ferry. All the boats, and there's campers, and everybody's getting off. They've all come over from England here to France. Look guys, there's a ceiling. Amanda's holding the button. We're this little teeny tiny elevator going up to level 8.
They just shoved us in here and said, hold the 8. And we were like, ah, we don't know what to do. So here we are.
We made it, guys. We're on the ferry. The ferry hasn't taken off. It doesn't take off for about another 45 minutes. There's Miles looking, but you guys, it's a clear day. It's a clear day, which I was hoping for this. We could see all the way across the English Channel. You could see the White Cliffs of Dover from here, from the French side. Okay, so this is a clear day, which I just can't believe we got this. Look, that's England. Those are some of the White Cliffs of Dover right over there, that way, I think. Whoa, because we can see it. Here from France. Here's Amanda sitting down. We're sitting here in the little lounge area waiting. We're the only ones here because it is, now you might see some flickering. I'll try to cover that up. That's because the lights are at a different wattage, but this is, yeah, we're here at this beautiful little lounge. We get to go outside. They also have an arcade and a casino and all kinds of crazy stuff. We have been eating all that bread that Ludovic gave us. It's so good.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And I just real quickly, Ludovic, thank you so much. I know that you got up early to help us get on the train and you get us the baguette bread. We've been eating that all day and you're a good friend and we'll miss you. It's always so hard to leave, you know, because our friends are here and then when we leave, we don't know when we'll see them again. So, but thank you, Ludovic. Thank you very much. Okay, so that's what we're doing. We're gonna be going from there, all the way up to there. Okay guys, the ferry just barely took off and look, you see this beach over here, this French beach. Looks like everybody's on holiday and enjoying the beach. Just have a good time. We're taking off. We're getting ready to go. We're turning. That looks fun. Does that look fun, Amanda? Looks super fun.
Back in the box. No! Well, if you don't want to go back in the box, what are you going to do?
They did a magic show for kids, which is very cute, but look guys, we are getting close. Wow. Very close.
Very good.
Guys, here we are. These are the White Cliffs. Check it out. It's hard to tell on the video. They look kind of small, but they are big. Wow. Holy cow. So some cool information. There were 714 people on the cruise ship, on this, not cruise ship, on the ferry ship. Of the 714, 10 of us were foot passengers. So, yay foot passengers, 10. This is a special little walkway just for the foot passengers, even though there's only 10 of us doing it. It's really interesting. Very fun excursion. We're now in a taxi cab taking us to our hotel for the night. Hey guys, we are now in Dover, England. We're right by the hotel we're staying at. We see this old ruin, so we're gonna go check it out. We're on Woolcomer Street. And right there is like some kind of like, I don't know what that is even. It's right next to the White Horse. All right, guys, I'm gonna tell you about this amazing ruin. This is what it says. Blah, 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 blah. We don't know. I have no idea what this is. Some ruin. And I don't know what these ruins are, but I'm assuming it's an old church. The reason I assume that is if you look down the ground, you can kind of see this, and it's hard to read it, but it says, right there, kind of like, departed this life the 10th day in 1699 in the 53rd year of his life, I guess. So I'm assuming that this was maybe like a cemetery or something along those lines. But yeah, you got these old walls. Looks like a little area for the look. Must have been a church. I found another thing. It says the tower of this church looks like it was repaired. So it was a church. And this must have been where you came down and look at these amazing windows. Gosh dang. And then yeah. This church is older than America.
That's awesome.
Is that crazy? Holy cow. This has just been around a long time. It's a little archway here. Comes over here. You can see the entrance into it. So, wow. We're just walking by, like these are some of the cliffs. It looks like it's like a fort. I have no idea how to get up there though. Whoa, look guys, the white cliffs. It's just right there. We found this little pathway. We're trying to walk up and see how we can get up there, these cliffs. We have been walking up some really steep pathways. We're getting towards the top. Whoa. You can see France. I'll show you. You can see France all the way across the tunnel there. It's amazing. All right, guys, we made it to the top. There'll be bluebirds over the white cliffs of Dover tomorrow. Just wait and see. And if you turn and look this way, what do you see? A castle right over there. Wow. Okay, so we're way up here in the cliffs. Right there, you can see France. That's like a ferry coming across or going, I guess. Miles and I are taking this little path. Amanda chose a little safer path, I think. But we decided to want to get over here and kind of take a look at everything. It's so cool. We're just kind of walking through these little streets here in Dover, guys. We found a little pub here called The First and Last. It's the last pub in the civilized world. And it says it's the closest pub to Europe. There's the first and last, goes across.
Cool.
All right, guys. I think that's the end of this video. It's a lot of fun. Now, let me explain to you what's going to be happening next, because we got a lot going on. We are going to be getting on a cruise ship here at Dover, and it's going to be going around England, the United Kingdom. It's going to take us 9 days. Sometimes we'll stop, like in Scotland, and spend the night there and go explore in Scotland for 2 days, and then other times we'll just kind of enjoy wherever we're going to Ireland. We're going to see it all. The thing is, though, on the cruise ship, I've never had very good success with internet. And so I don't know how well this will be. I'll be able to upload these videos or not. So if after this video, all of a sudden we go dark and you don't see anything from us, that just means that we are filming our adventures, but we have not been able to upload it. And then once we get back, we'll start uploading it so you can see what how our adventures are and what we explored. Just give you a heads up. If tomorrow's video keep coming out, then you know, bam, no problem at all with the internet. I just wanted to give you guys a heads up on that. Hey, I just want to take a quick moment to tell you, and I am talking to you. I want you to know how amazing you are. Now the traffic here, the cars just go so close. So it's like, and they're on the other side of the street because, you know, England. But I want you to know how amazing you are. You're absolutely wonderful. You make the world better. And I know that you're sitting there, maybe some of you are rolling your eyes like, oh, this is so hokey. And if you feel that way, that's okay. But maybe that one person who's had a bad day right now, had a hard day at work, maybe had a hard day in a relationship, maybe school, whatever it is, and you just feel beat up and just kind of like it's been a bad day, it's gonna get better. Don't forget how amazing you are. You are awesome. You are freaking sunshine. All right, guys. I will see you tomorrow, hopefully. If not, then we'll have a big pause here and then we'll continue on once we can. and we'll show you everything that we can explore in England. We're gonna see castles and who knows everything. This is kind of amazing, fun time here. We'll have a lot of fun. So anyways, I just want you to know how awesome you are. And don't forget it, hit subscribe. Talk to you later, bye-bye. We traveled a lot today. We took a bus, then we took a train, then we waited, took a train, then we took a taxi cab, then we got on a bus, I think, and then we took a ferry, and then from the ferry we got on another taxi, and then we walked a lot. It was amazing.